Action! So sorry I'm a little late. I had to reply to an email really quick, a business email. So I just want to say the good news is today that I woke up in fat burn mode, and it's been a long time since I've woken up in fat burn mode. So it feels really good when that confirmation is something that I see first thing in the morning. So that means this workout that I'm going to do is probably going to be burning fat because I haven't put any glucose in my body before I start this. So I wish I had a hair tie. Anyway, I'll just do with that. Okay, I'm about to jump on my trusty old, and I mean old, it's 20 years old, Needak rebounder. But I want to show y'all something first. So y'all inspired me to go dig deeper in my closet. Like I have storage bins that have folded jeans, pants, tops like this that don't need to be hung. And so I went and got this top on, and it's a little more fitted, it doesn't have as much material as my other, tops, but that's not the one I want to show you. The one I want to show you is a special one. I had it custom made in 2008, I think. And it commemorates, y'all ready? Here's the big reveal. It's tight because when I was in 2008, I was skinnier, I was thinner. Okay, so this is tight, but we're gonna wear it anyway because I wear my tight clothes in hopes of getting them fitting better. Okay, so look what this is. It's an embroidery. I had it embroidery. It's my dog's name and an embroidery of my dog, Joy. Isn't that cute? I had that back when she was at her first birthday party. I was wearing the shirt and I was a lot skinnier. I was probably 60 pounds lighter when I had this tank top on. So let's see in 60 pounds what it looks like. Hopefully it doesn't look like this. Here's the before. This is before. Usually I should be 60 pounds lighter wearing this tank top. So this is the before. All right, I'm ready to go do the bouncing. What did I want to tell y'all? Oh, I posted the Nikki Rebounding podcast. So that was good. Everybody's enjoying that. Nikki from Earth and Owl. And what else? I asked a lady who does intermittent fasting. Her name is Diane. I reached out to her and asked her if she wants to be on the podcast. Also, let me get this chair because I'm going to start doing that leg exercise at the end of all my workouts because it was so good. Let me get this chair. I'm going to get it ready. This is a counter type, like bar stool, like a breakfast counter. And it really feels good on my legs. My legs are sore from the last 2 days of doing that. So I know it's activating some inner thigh stuff. And I also want to tell y'all that as I was laying in bed, I was like, hey, I wonder how my quadriceps are doing. So I put my hand on my muscle and I was like, that is so hard. I was wondering, like, can you get too hard, Rock, under your skin? I don't know, but it's getting close. Man, these live videos, I keep tripping myself on the little feet here. Okay. So Alexa, give me a 1 minute timer. Alexa, give me a 1 minute timer. 1 minute. So I kind of tiptoed out of the bedroom, hoping not to wake up my dog, because y'all know what happens if she wakes up, starts crying. I usually let her cry for about 3 minutes, 3 minutes of wailing. And then if I just can't stand it anymore, I get off the rebounder and I go do it. I just realized I need to set the 5 minute timer. Alexa, set a second timer for 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, now she's set. Now we're rocking and a rolling. My brain cells got to start functioning again. So yeah, so just I'm glad when I can do this workout before she wakes up, because she loves to wake up and go straight out to go for our walk, because that's what she's used to. But I'm changing her pattern because I'm doing mama's workout first. Alexa, stop. Okay, for the people who, Alexa, stop. For the people who are just doing the 1 minute timers, your 1 minute opening your lymphatic system and your floodgates is over, and the 5 minute timer people continue. So y'all, again, I'm just going to remind y'all, have patience with yourself and your body. My body is learning and it's slow to grow. There's probably a reason why your body takes a while to adjust and adapt. But look at me. I mean, I'm now moving my hands and my arms. I feel stable. I feel my head. I think my head didn't have enough oxygen in the beginning. And that's what made me feel dizzy and unbalanced when I would do this. But now I have all these stabilizer muscles in my calves, and I can move my arms like this, and I feel solid. So just keep being patient with yourself. You're growing at your own pace. You're only in competition with yourself. If you think about giving love and light out to everyone else, just know that that love and light is coming back to you, and all the good that you want to be, do, and have will come back to you. It's the law of cause and effect. It's energy. Energy movement. Our cells are electrical. There is energy in our cells. We're like a battery on the inside, and all of that plays a part in our vibration and our expression and our aura. There's an energy field around me. There's an energy field around you. There's an energy field around people who have dark thoughts, and that's why you sense their darkness. So just decide how you want your energy field to be today, and get in there. And I think rebounding increases your electrical vibration because it's waking up all the cells. So when those cells start popping and firing, and just think that they're waking up, those little cells, the 75 trillion cells are waking up, they're stretching, they're saying, good morning, morning. They're coming to attention. They're looking for direction. And what are you going to do? Are you going to positively speak to your body today? Are you going to say, thank you, body, for keeping me alive? Thank you, body, for keeping me moving. Maybe you have low mobility. Speak to your body. Speak nice to your body. Ask your body, please, feet, please stop hurting so I can move more. Please give me strength to do what it takes to get things going. So I have to say that one of the things I constantly talk about is how I don't enjoy exercise. And so it's not something that I've incorporated in my life, and which is why I'm doing this very simple health bounce. But moving the lymphatic system and moving the soleus muscle and creating the lower extremities activation, it's really changing how my body feels. I mean, just me tapping right here on my hips, they just feel different. They feel tighter. They don't feel as much fluid. I feel like I'm getting in shape, and because it was so big, it's just going to take a while. So I'm here to watch the process myself. You know, it'll be fun to have it documented because I want people to believe me. So it's so great. Alexa, 5 more minutes. It's so great, y'all, how I'm going to switch up my legs because they were getting stiff doing the same movement. It's so great when new people come to the channel who just find me and they're like so relieved. They're like, oh my God, this is great, awesome. You know, they see something that they could do. They have hope. Y'all, I need to say this. I'm going to say this so I can clip this segment right here. Okay, so here we go. This channel was created to inspire people who may have more difficulty moving, that even with a slight move like I'm doing right now, where you're holding on and you're just moving your legs on an unstable surface, this helps to create muscle memory and balance. But the channel is offering daily videos to help inspire and motivate all of us, including me, to move more in our lives. That is the area that I was lacking, and my legs were starting to have like throbbing pain when I would lay in the bed. But I knew intuitively, I knew there was a solution. So I decided to start moving more. I started to rebound, and it solved my pain in my calves when I was laying down in bed at night. I've got oxygen, blood flow, and circulation happening now like I never had previously. And the fact that I've been doing it like 74 days consistently has been the key, y'all. So the whole thing is do a 10-minute morning. Just get on. I'm just doing 10 minutes. You can do 1 minute. You can do 2 minutes. You can do half a minute. It doesn't matter. Start somewhere. Just get into the habit of consistently moving at whatever level you're at. I show y'all that I'm doing it because I want y'all to go, wow, if that big girl with all that weight carrying on her body, if she can do it, maybe I can do it too. So we get to watch this big body shrink, and that's a joy for me. So that's what I think about that. This big body is shrinking. It may be slow, but that's because I still eat Mexican food. I'm not dieting. People will say, oh, you should eat this, you should eat that. Yes, I know. I know what to eat. I know how to lose 90 pounds. I did it. I did it in 2003. I'm just playing around with other things. I'm just seeing, like, what happens if I just exercise, but I ate what I want? I'm curious. So far, my body's shrinking, and I'm doing that. I ate Christmas cookies during Christmas, but I'm just moderate. I'm trying to learn moderation. I'm not doing crazy quantities. I'm not binging. I'm not out of control. I just do like one little cookie, 2 little cookie for the flavor, and then I'm done. So I'm trying to learn moderation. I think the castor oil is making my hair grow because it feels longer on my body. So if any of y'all have issues with hair issues, they say castor oil is really good for that. And I'm not putting castor oil in my hair. I'm putting it in my belly button at night when I go to sleep. And it's based on the book I'm reading. It's supposed to clean out heavy metals and toxins and things that clog things like hair follicles and blood flow and oxygen. I mean, just think of all the rebounding is pumping oxygen to my cells. So my cells need oxygen to produce hair follicles. That's probably helping too. So it's a bunch of different things that I'm doing, not just one thing. So I can feel like right here, it's smaller right here on the, I call it my shelf. I feel that it's smaller. It's not as heavy. And it's flatter, not as punchy with fluid under there. So that feels good. So just keep measuring the small wins Okay, there's my 10 minutes is over, guys. Alexa, stop. I'm just going to finish this thought. Keep celebrating the small wins. Put the small t-shirt on like I have and get excited about fitting into it. So when next time you wear it, you can see. You know, one of my videos that's doing really well is the day, I think it's day 38, where I put on a parka jacket that I've had for 10 years or so, and I've never been able to zip it. And my dream and my goal is to be able to zip that jacket up and wear it. And I want to wear it in a Christmas market in Europe somewhere, either next year or 2025. Those are my goals. So I have a visual and I have a dream. And it's keeping me motivated. So think about your visuals and think about your dreams and figure out what's going to motivate you, because I have not been motivated in 20 years. I found a motivation again, guys. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo. That's harder some days than others. Woo. Woo. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Woo. I feel winded. All right, you know what I'm going to do now? I've decided I'm going to do this regularly. Oh, Judy called me this morning when I was in bed, and she recommended that I do my talking while I do this, so I can kill two birds with one stone. Okay, let me try this real quick. Woo. Yeah, I really feel like this is so good for anyone who has trouble with mobility. You just got to be careful getting in. It's a little bit challenging, you know, have something to hold on to. I can hold on to this, stabilize myself, have someone help you. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. You can see my feet, you can see my head. Woohoo! We're winning, guys. That's a win for a content creator on a live video, going on the fly, guys. This is none of this is ever pre-recorded. I mean, like scoped out. I do it in the moment, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just this. It feels so good. I don't know why. It's just a good little stretch. I think because my legs aren't carrying the whole torso. All that weight is distributed here, and I'm able to focus the energy of the movement in these legs, but in a light way. I mean, you can see this is kind of lighthearted. It's like creating a vibration, you know, and it's like, come on, cells, wake up, wake up. This is probably really good for circulation. If you have leg circulation issues, if you have throbbing legs, numbness, you know, that's all kind of lack of oxygen stuff. You know, the body's, to be honest, the body's fairly simple. Whenever you have a problem, don't overcomplicate it. Think about what the body needs. The body needs oxygen. The body needs water. Oxygen can get to the body through movement. How are you going to move? If you can't stand up and move, it's too difficult. Sit down like this and move. And tap your feet. Get that oxygen in your legs. Again, just going off the deep end. No, going off. I'm just going off script, which y'all know I do not have. but I'm making it up as I go along, and it feels so good. I'm curious. Duty went to go have lunch with a friend, and so I don't think she's on the chat, but I'm curious to ask her if she did this with her rebounder. Oh, she said she was going to go get her chair today. Like go to a thrift store and try to find a chair, an easy chair for working out with. So I think that's a great idea. Probably find one for $10, $15 at a thrift store. Y'all, even when you bring your knees in like this, you wouldn't think it hurts. It is. It is working. This outer muscle right here is like at the gym when you're on that machine and you're doing your legs like this, your knees out. I feel so much tension and activation right now. It's like it's burning. This little bitty tiny exercise is burning my muscles, my thighs, my big hips, my birthing hips, which I never had a baby, and my thunder thighs. I got ready to have a baby with these big hips, and I never did, so they were a waste. But I've always had problems with my thighs and my legs, even when I was a little kid. They were always, it's just my shape. They were always the bigger part of me. And if I concentrate and focus something like this, maybe, I might really be able to sculpt my thighs in a way that they've probably never known the light of day. Ow, wow, it's definitely activated. Y'all, I feel definite stress, but in a good kind of stress, the kind of stress that is going to require the muscle to do something in there. Okay, I think I'm activated. Whew. Let me just see if there's anything else my body wants to do. Does my body want to do anything else? Maybe forward, maybe not. Maybe forward, maybe not. No, that doesn't feel good. All right, guys. So let me get my water. Oh, golly, y'all, be careful. Be careful getting off your rebounders. Let me just bring my camera to me, right? Just bring it down. I want to put my glasses on and see what y'all are saying. See what I'm missing? Woo! Oh, I got my camera on my rebounder. Let's see what y'all are saying. All right. Hi, Reen. You're a superwoman. Yeah, Reen, I saw last night because I was looking at some video you created. You have like 1,500 people already on your YouTube channel. That is amazing, Reen. Congratulations. It took me 19 months to get 1,000 people, and it took Reen a couple days. Her topic is very hot right now, carnivore comfort cuisine. Everybody's looking into that, so it's highly Google searched. All right, greetings everyone from Ginger. I rebounded before work today. Woohoo! I'm gonna probably have to start doing rebounds before work. Hope y'all have a rebound today. Rerun it. Also, need to get on the rebounder. We'll hear soon. You know what? Since all of my ladies are here, since the Avanti ladies are here, do we have Mike here? Is he lurking there in the background, not saying anything? Mike, chime in if you're snooping around. Hey, anybody who wants to plan, I don't want to plan all my days, but if we plan just one day that you just want to get on with me, like if Rain wants to rebound with me, just side by side, like my sister did yesterday, I'm down for that. And then we'll do the group one. So like Ginger's working, but if Ginger or Duty, Sierra's working, if Monica, if anybody who has the time, and granted, I may not, again, I keep talking, I'm just prepping y'all. I'm probably gonna, if this channel doesn't blow up financially when I get my monetization, then I'm gonna probably have to go get a job. But I've been working this whole time trying to get to this point, and then it'll just hopefully be on autopilot for me while I'm having a real job. So, Sierra says, celebrate today. Motivation. Looks like motivation. Did y'all see my shirt? No one said anything. Isn't that cute? It's a embroidery. I was telling y'all that I wore this in 2008 when I was about 60 pounds lighter. It was like loose on me. And it's embroidery, and it has my little dog embroidered on it. And it's so cute. I love it. I just pulled it out of a box. I haven't seen it in 10 years, but I forgot I had it. But it's the kind of thing I never want to ever give up, right? I'm going to always keep it. So, all right, guys. Things are good. I'm feeling smaller and stronger and tighter. And I want y'all to chime in. Sierra, you're doing so much rebounding. What are you experiencing? Are you feeling anything? Is anything happening for you on your body? Anybody else who's here, chime in. Jamie, are you feeling anything? How many of y'all are actually doing something consistent? Are y'all getting on every day and doing something, even a 1 minute, even if it's just 1 minute? Hi, Angelia, Pink Luggage. Good to see you. How are you? Are you rebounding, Angelia? Are you rebounding with us or moving? Okay, Sierra's feeling fantastic. Nothing yet physical. Sierra, you're in pretty good shape though, right? I think I saw you. You were in good shape. So when you have, like me, when you go from like nothing to something, the change is going to probably be more drastic than when you're like in maintenance mode. Good to see you too. Yes, for sure. Awesome. And Julia, Pink Luggage. And 3 times a day. I do 3 minutes. Yay. And Julia does 3 minutes 3 times a day. That is so good. They say that breaking it up is so good. Have you seen any difference? And were you doing that before, or did you get motivated in the new year to start that? Sierra, you crack me up. Sierra says she's like 40 pounds unhealthy. I gotcha. Your ideal body. We'll have to get on a live and do I'll make it up, like a new body meditation where we close our eyes and we envision mine is the 150-pound Lydia that existed in 1991, summer of 1991. I wore a bikini for the first time in my life and I felt good in it. I am and dropping weight. Yay, Ginger. And her A1C was so good. My doctor took me off insulin. Woohoo! What a win. Y'all, for anybody who is so excited about their progress and they feel like they think they can inspire others to be rebounding, I want to put, even if it's just short little video message, like a snippet, like a 3-minute, me asking you, Ginger, tell us about, like a little interview. Ginger, tell us about how you've experienced the benefits of rebounding. And then you can tell your little story. And then I'll cut that into a small video and we'll put it out on the internet and inspire other diabetics that just by rebounding, it's possible that they could find relief and they can find freedom. And, I just feel like people like me, we just think like, oh, I'm so heavy. I don't want to move. And so you just think like, I can't do anything. And I just want to show, like with this chair situation, just sit in a countertop chair, buy yourself a rebounder. If you have to buy a cheap one in the beginning, fine. I would just recommend, more than anything, instead of buying like a brand new cheap one, go find someone in your town who knows they're not rebounding and they have it stored in a closet and they're willing to sell you a decent rebounder, maybe a $300. I mean, like my rebounder, if I was going to sell it online, I could probably only get like $50 for it. Even though it's a $300, oh, actually it's not, it's $500 today, but when I paid for it in 2023. I mean, 2003. I think I paid $330 for it, and it came in, it was an online purchase. So Jamie and Sierra are in the same boat. They both want to lose 40 pounds. Sierra, I'm going to go back to Tiffany plate and rebounding. Oh, you do that Tiffany plate vibration? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Facebook Marketplace. Go buy a good quality one for just cheaper. If you can afford a $50 one online, go get a used one that was $200 and someone has to sell it for 50. That is a better scenario because you're getting higher quality, um, higher quality springs, like here, y'all see me show these springs. You want to make sure, can y'all see these are fatter? It's fatter here and then it goes down and it's straight, but then it goes graduated right here. David Hall from Cellulizer talked about this technology, how these kind of springs absorb more of the impact and so less of the impact on your joints. And so after doing Nikki's podcast yesterday, and y'all go watch it and please comment or say something to her on the podcast comments or like it or whatever. I want her to see that y'all are giving her some love. I want to reach out to David Hall and see if he'll come talk about rebounding. I mean, 30 years of rebounding, how magnificent. You know what? That's going to be me. How old am I? I'm 55. So what would I be in 30 years? I'll be 83. And that's around the age that Robin is. So if I can do this till I'm 83, what a wonderful world it will be, right? Okay, jumping now. Julie, she's jumping now. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, thank you for saying that. Okay, I was communicating with BB this morning before I got out of bed. I look at my comments and write back with y'all while I'm laying in bed, waking up. So I'm probably not the best habit, but I'm doing it. So what I want to tell y'all, and I'll stop playing with my hair. When my hair's in a ponytail, I don't touch it as much. Okay, so I'm going to hold my hands. What I wanted to say about rebounding, jumping versus bouncing, I'm going to say to myself and this channel that we are a bounce channel, okay? Why do I want to use the word bounce? I feel like bounce is more inviting. It can invite those who are challenged. The bounce feels smaller. The bounce feels like joy. The bounce feels airy and cushiony and clouds and fluff. A bounce is gentle. That's what I want I want me and my channel to showcase a bounce. Why? Because there's plenty of people jumping out there. All the health and fitness people are able to jump. And what I want to showcase and who I want to be in the world for the YouTuber is someone who's showcasing that even a light, gentle bounce that you think is not enough and is not doing anything. And in fact, it is enough and it is doing something and you can do it. Anyone, I'm sure there's a few cases where people couldn't do it, but there's the option of sitting on a rebounder. The only challenge is getting off of it. That's the hard part. You got to be able to flip over and then climb yourself up. But sitting on the rebounder, I think Sierra said she did the lean backwards to work the core muscles, the sitting bounce. I haven't done that yet. Then we've got what I'm doing with the chair. That's the light bounce. I want to inspire people who think they can't get on a rebounder that yes, an in-home little trampoline that costs between, I would say, $50 and $500 if you want to spend that much, can bring you health, opening the lymphatic system, moving blood, moving oxygen, bringing in oxygen because you breathe in and you bounce and you breathe in and then you bounce. Can you do rebounder in the afternoon? Donna, yes. Go look at all my lives. When you go on the live tab, you're going to see the ones that say BB. Those all mean booster bounce. In fact, I want to help y'all understand how to read my titles. The titles, you know, there's a lot of reasons to do titles for search purposes so people can find me and my channel can grow. But this is a community and I want to do some of my titles so they're easy to find. Okay. So, and then I need to probably put them in a good playlist. Okay. Like all these live videos, I need to put them under the playlist called Rebounding. Okay. So y'all can go to them quickly. But to answer your question, Donna, you can do rebounding anytime, but you've got to check with your own body as to what your heart and your body needs and wants. One time, I think I did a rebound session at 9 p.m. and it just kept me up because it puts oxygen in your body for the future. So it's like oxygen storage. So if you're trying to go to bed at 8 o'clock or 9 something because you have to get up at 5, then I wouldn't recommend rebounding at 7 because it's probably going to keep you active and awake with the oxygen levels. But if you are talking about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, like I think I bounced, the latest I bounced in was okay. I think was like 8. I think I was okay. I think I went to bed at 12, but definitely know that there's benefits in bouncing in the afternoon. The other thing I want to tell you, Donna, if you're new to this, is I read the book. Let's see, Donna's saying, I'm starting out senior, beginning, 10 minutes is good. I'll work up to 5-minute booster. Love your channel. Aw, Donna, will you tell me how old you are? Because I'm a senior too. I'm 55. We have 91-year-old Duty in our community, and we have 86-year-old Robin. And it's just thrilling to know that I can provide a resource that seniors feel comfortable being part of the community, feeling engaged. Yay, 70. Awesome. That's a great age. That's when my mom really started to walk 40 minutes a day and totally transformed her health. And that's the story I tell. I know I'm not going to wake up and go walking in the freezing cold or the rain or whatever like she did. She did that. She bundled up and she was so committed. She went no matter what, you know. I'm not going to do that. So I was thinking, if a 10-minute bounce equals a 40-minute walk value, why don't I just try to commit to an indoor 10-minute bounce and then commit to that and be about that? And so then I started my experiment and I decided to see how my body would change. It's slow changing because I'm not changing my diet, but I'm okay with the slow changing because I'm living my life along the way and having fun. So Donna says she's a bad hip, can't walk long. Yes, exactly. And don't forget, sit in this chair. I don't know if you go back to this video if you missed it. I'm sitting in a chair right now in a bar stool chair, but it's a counter height. And just get your legs activated. It's really fires off my legs. It's like specifies the muscles in the legs. So anyway, let me finish what I was saying about the titling. So the way to read my titles now, some of you girls like Sierra and Ginger, y'all have heard me talk about this, so you know what I'm talking about, Jamie. I decided that I was going to say day 1 for the new year and then day/365, which means we have 365 days till the new year's over. Okay, so now we have day 2/day 364, day 3/day 363, and so on. So when we get into October and we're at like day whatever that is, like 270, and we have 90 days to go, it's going to be /90, and we'll be like, y'all, we got 90 days to finish out the year. How's that going to motivate us? You know, did we reach our goals? Are we doing as much as we thought we were going to do? That's what the purpose of that labeling with that number is. Okay. And then I'm going to start titling my mornings called 10-minute mornings. Okay. That's going to be, you know, and it may end up getting shorted to when the community starts to really get it. Maybe it'll be 10 MM, 10-minute mornings, okay? And that's going to be like the BB, okay? Like the what is the BB? Booster bounce. The BB stands for booster bounce. So when you go to the afternoon titles on my videos, you know that the BBs are about 5 minutes. They're just a BB 5-minute booster. So that's how I'm going to title them so y'all can figure out which one you want, okay? Rebounding doesn't hurt my hips. Yay! I'm so glad. Okay, did you realize that this is a leap year? Oh no, are my numbering systems off? Ginger, help keep me straight. Do I need to go back and edit? What does that mean? This is a leap year, so it hasn't happened yet, so I'll have to skip it, right? Is that what you're saying? When it comes to, wait, 30 days have September, April, June, and November, all the rest of 31, say February, which alone has 28, 1 day and 4 has 1 day more. So it's going to have 29 days this year. Is that what it is, Ginger? So you want me to just be mindful of that when I'm titling my leap year? Is that what you're saying? Or are all my days off? Oh, so I got to go back. Okay, good. It's early. We're only 10 days in or 11 days in. I can go back and change to 365 to 366. And no, you're right. I did not pay attention to the leap year. That's the kind of thing that I don't look that far ahead. I try to live in the present moment. Just kidding. Anyway, just being silly. Yes, I need to be mindful. Live in the present moment. So, okay, that's the titling. BB means booster bounce. 10 mm is going to mean morning minute. In the meantime, I might still say 10-minute. You know, morning is not a Google search term, so I'm going to turn that into MM. Okay, y'all, it's official. Because I'm trying to make my titles have more space for me to put more things that are Google search terms, like increase energy, build muscles, build bone density, how to get a facelift for free. That video is doing well. And y'all, I have got a free facelift, okay? Donna, if you didn't know, you can get a facelift when you rebound because it shrinks all the fluid out of the skin from the bouncing and it tightens up the cells. Man, I wish I could help with stuff like that. Wait, what does that mean? Sierra, I don't know what you're talking about. Man, I wish I could help with stuff like that. What does that mean? Are you talking about titles? I don't know. You have to tell me. That is wonderful. Yes. And Donna, if you're new, I got a butt lift too. A BBL. Sonia confirmed it that she got one too. Sierra, do you know how to edit videos? Because yes, I'm looking for someone. If you know how to, eventually. I don't have any money right now, but I would be interested in finding someone to help me edit the videos because I don't like that kind of thing. I don't like the back end admin stuff. Short typing because I'm working. You should change your name so you can be what is it called? Not an alternate, but a alter ego. So you can hide. Anyway, so yes, eventually I want to hire someone to help me do the little admin stuff and all the details. I'd be willing to try and help. Okay, we can talk about it. You and I need to have a technical conversation anyway, and then some laughter. We'll sprinkle it with a little laughter, okay? Because I know when we get together, we're going to laugh a lot because we laugh on our comments all the time. She cracks me up. Sierra's fun. Sierra's fun like me. Yay, we're fun. We're all fun. This is the fun Avanti community who is choosing to be the joy we wish to see in the world, right? So Donna asked, is there a way to get notified when you're getting ready to do your 10 minutes, or is there a certain time of day? That is going to be a lifelong question for people. So right now, the best thing I can offer you, because I never know my schedule. I don't know about my dog. I don't know about me, if I'm staying up till 3 in the morning or something because I'm busy working on something or listening to podcasts or educating myself or reading a book. I'm not going to wake up on a timed, schedule. So I don't commit right now. I mean, maybe if I was charging for a paid membership or something, I would show up at a certain time. But right now, it's more fun for me to be while I'm working on myself, I want to be more into when it works for me. Okay. So the beauty of YouTube is that you can click on it when it works for you. Go to my video, click on it, and let it work for you when I'm doing it on your demand. Um, because I mean, when y'all come onto the screen or whatever, yeah, hang on, Ginger. Um, you're rebounding and you're not engaging in the chat anyway. So, what I'll say is that I like a happy medium that I'm meeting y'all halfway about that is when I'm like, say I'm laying in bed and it's 8:30 and I'm like, okay, I know I can get this up and running by 9. Okay. So I can schedule my little live stream and it pumps out a notification that it's upcoming. It's upcoming. The live stream is upcoming. So I think there's even a countdown I can turn on where it has like a cycle countdown of the minutes. And I might turn that on and that might be helpful. Today, I think like Colette was waiting for me and then I was like 10 minutes late. So then y'all are going to get mad at me if I don't show up exactly when you're expecting me. So I'm trying to set expectations so that y'all don't get angry and I can still have freedom. Because when YouTube stops being fun, that's when people don't want to do it anymore. So let's see. I see some activity here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so there was premiere today. It was awesome. I don't know what that means. Premiere. Ginger, I need to finish my castor oil book, but the next book I'm reading is the Cellular Wellness book by Bill Rawls, the cellular health book. That's what I'm going to start with. And for those of you who don't know, I'm trying to coordinate like a Zoom meeting this Sunday. What did we say? Did we say 7? Did we say 7 for East Coast or 7 for Central? I need to schedule that. Me too sounds good. Okay, if you're listening to this and you don't know how to get invited, you need to go to my website, avantiwellness.com, and there's a contact us page, which gives you a way to send me a message. So just fill out the form and send me your email address and say you want to be notified when we have private activities that I'm not sharing links on the global Facebook page. And because I know a lot of y'all don't want to be in the global YouTube page, because I know a lot of y'all don't want to be on Facebook, which is fine with me. I get it. I understand. Sierra says, I totally watched yesterday's 10mm this morning to do my own bounce. Thank you. My AM bounce. It was great. Okay, good. See, that's kind of the mindset. I mean, I'm not doing any brain surgery here or anything. Nothing's really urgent. So a 10-minute MM is going to be a 10-minute MM. It's all the same. But yeah, join me. I'm pretty much saying that right now with my regular schedule, it's anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30 that I hop on. So if you want to plan your day around that, that's great. My energy is sometimes in AM and sometimes in afternoon. Agreed. Love free schedule. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for understanding that. I like being free. That's why I want to do a YouTube channel and not go to a 9 to 5. And y'all, thank you, Ginger. Oh my God. Ginger, you are our secretary. You're keeping me on track. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so 6 o'clock for me, 7 for you. Okay, perfect. That's Sunday when we're going to have our little group meeting. You can make your hot tea or bring your water and we'll have our little beverage together and visit, because I know it's always kind of one way here. Premiere scheduled, and I was able to be notified when you went live. Oh, okay. Premiere. Is that the name of, do you buy YouTube Premiere or something? Is that what that is? Scheduled. Premiere scheduled. And I was able to be notified when you went live. Okay. Is that the name of the YouTube when you pay for YouTube? Does that give you extra features or something? So, okay, so we're gonna all get together for those of us who want to on Sunday. What is today? Thursday? It's trash day. I got my trash out last night. Um, I will work, y'all have time today. I will work on figuring out if I'm gonna send y'all a StreamYard link or I think it's gonna have to be a Zoom link to get everybody on. Okay. So she says, but we can't make YouTube at 9 to 5 either. I know. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Want to keep that momentum and easy, free, loving energy. Exactly. We all want to be free. Oh, I know what I was going to tell y'all. Like, I'm happy to be the way shower because I know Jamie and Reen and Sierra. Maybe I can convince Ginger. Maybe I can convince Sonia, who all have dreams of being able to have a YouTube channel. It's just a matter of figuring out what skill level you have and what you're capable of doing and how it works for you, because there's a lot of successful channels that never show their face. They just have their hands doing something or they're cooking. And so, you know, we can have, I want to figure out what I'm learning. I mean, it's been 17 months. I've been learning a lot, and I'm figuring out like my personal formula. But then as a marketing person, I would then turn around and go, okay, well, these are your traits and these are your skills. This is what you're comfortable with. Maybe you're not comfortable getting on a camera and exercising. You're comfortable getting your hands on a camera sewing or something like that. And then people might want to watch you live stream. I believe that it's the live streams that have taken my channel to another level. So Sierra, I know that's something. Sierra, I believe you can do it. I'm gonna encourage you and encourage you. The more you work with us and get on those bouncing lives and stuff, we can start practicing that muscle, get that muscle going so that you can start to feel more confident. I think you can do it. And I know you want to. You want to do that for your channel. You just got to work a muscle. It's a muscle, guys. The more you do it, and every YouTuber says that. Every YouTuber's nervous in the beginning. I'm not even nervous normally in life, and I was nervous to get on camera and jump in my big body in front of a full screen activation. So I got over it because my desire to have successful community where we can all support each other is so much bigger than my care about what people think about me. So when you can turn your passion into a passion, when you can make your passion become your passion, okay? That sounds weird, but think about that, guys. All right? My passion is 3 things, and I have 3 channels that represent these 3 things. I care about my own wellness. So I do all these things. I learn all these things. I've been around doing wellness for 23 years now. I'm healthy. I don't take any medications. I don't have any known diseases. I think about the body at a cellular level. I don't always treat my body perfectly, but Duty and I were talking about that. And we both have positive mental perspectives and outlooks. And I think that contributes to my health, even though I still eat like mugu gai pan or, pizza or Mexican food. Yesterday I had chips and queso and tortilla soup for lunch. So is the queso good for me? Probably not. Is it damn good? Yeah. So I just made sure I rebounded and I didn't really eat anything else. Because I didn't want to add more on top of what I had already done, and I wasn't hungry. I was able to go to bed at like, what did I go to bed like at? I went to actual in the bed like at 11. I think I fell asleep around 12, but I didn't eat anything after I ate the tortilla soup. So what time was that? That was, I'd say that was 1:30. I think I ate tortilla soup. So I wasn't hungry. I didn't need it. My body didn't need it. So I'm trying to learn how to eat. There's a whole theory about eating one meal a day. Have y'all seen that? It's like called OLAD. It's like OMAD, one meal a day. I just saw that on Instagram. So I'm like, I'm kind of eating like that, where I only eat like one big meal in the middle of the day, and then I don't eat. Like I go intermittent fasting till the one meal in the day, and then I don't eat after that. So I might have some nuts or something. So anyway, I see Ginger smiling. Good, Ginger. That's a first step. Smiling instead of giving me angry face. Right? So you all are so wonderful. I appreciate the time we've had together. I have a great whole new vitality. Oh, me too, y'all. Y'all, let's keep holding the vision. I'm the kind of girl that can just jump in a car and drive to y'all. So I'm gonna do it. I want to do it. I got not a car. I'm like, I want to go like dream bigger. Like, just think it would be better to do it like in a van that I could sleep in if I had to. Although that's not going to be my preference. I would like to have enough money to afford a $80 hotel night at an extended stay or something. But um, wouldn't it be fabulous for me to bring my rebounder and go to different cities and bring the movement out into the community? And y'all can join me, and I'll be the host, and we can talk about what we're doing in your city. So we got to start creating the list of cities. So I'm all about vision and planning. I don't care if it takes me 3 years, who cares? If you achieve your vision, then keep having it. Like, just keep having the dream until you die. Never stop dreaming, guys. That's the lesson here. Yes, Sierra and Ginger, y'all are all part of it. Monica's part of it. Donna's part of it. Jamie's part of it. I think she took off. She probably went bouncing. And Jalea's part of it. Julie's part of it. Reen is part of it. Everybody's part of it. We are, y'all hear this word? Community. Unity is in community. We are unified in our community, and we all care about supporting each other and living our best lives, following our dreams, making them happen, motivating others, inspiring others while we inspire ourselves, and we all get healthy, and then we have more good to give around, right? Doesn't that sound good? All right, guys, time for me to go. Oh my gosh, y'all, we've been on here for 59 minutes. Can y'all believe Joy hasn't woken up yet? I can't. She hasn't started crying yet. There you are, Jamie. I love health, travel, and dogs. Need to put them all in one. You do. You're going to. You are. You have. Tails of paws is all of those things. So I love health, travel, global travel, positivity. The mind is a powerful thing. I think if y'all can figure out how to get a hold of this little puppy right up here, the rest will come. Everything else is driven from mission control. Get your mission control right, and all the other stuff will fall into place. And I tell Robin all the time, easy and effortlessly, let's go with the flow. Let's let life manifest. Life is unfolding for me. I have so many stories of the great, wonderful experiences. Y'all, for some of y'all heard in one of my lives about how I manifested my dog who had the name, who already had, her name was Joy before I found her. And I was going to name my dog, whoever I found, Joy or Tuscany, because Joy's my middle name. And so I wanted to name my dog Joy because I thought it'd be fun to say, come on, Joy, 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 got the joy, joy, joy all the day in my life. And that's why I named her Joy. But she was born in Blessing, Texas, and a little boy named Carson had, her mother's name was Happy, and the little boy picked the three names for all the little babies that the mother Happy had. And Joy was my dog's name, and I didn't know that until I called the lady and I said, have y'all named the dog I'm interested in coming to get? And she said, yeah, let me ask. And he goes, her name is Joy. And I just screamed. And I said, I don't care if that dog has 2 tails and 6 legs and 4 ears and worms. I'm coming to get that dog. You just hold that dog for me. I'm coming to get it. So that was a wonderful manifestation story. Eat Right for Your Blood Type is a good book. I read that years ago in the early 2000s. I have to chart my, I'm O positive too. Jamie, if you ever need blood, call me. Just kidding. I'm O positive too. So I think they like meat. I like meat. I like a protein. I like to have a protein with my meal. It feels good in my body. So all right, guys. I know but y'all, but are y'all getting the freeze? There's a big Arctic blast that's coming here. It's not supposed to arrive till Monday, I think. It's arriving here, so everybody's preparing their water sprinklers and their yard water sprinklers and stuff. So are y'all having that Arctic blast in your part of the country? Donna, where do you live? By the way, Donna, I see your name looks Italian. Did you know that avanti is an Italian word for moving forward or advancing? And so maybe you were attracted, if you're Ochuzzo, maybe you were attracted to the name. It's gonna be cold. I know, I gotta move my firewood from the fence line over to in front of my door, so I can just open the door in the cold and pull the firewood out from the box. So anyway, I want y'all to I want to show y'all every time I move my arm and I see this definition, I want y'all to know that didn't exist before. So it gets, when I am talking to y'all and I notice that arm like that where it curves in, that's exciting. This is all rebounding definition. Can y'all see how it goes in? I mean, y'all, look at that. Can you imagine if I was able to get there? Like right now, all this is extra, and I'm really going to try to manifest no saggy skin. Let's see if I can manifest no saggy skin. Donna's in Florida with Reen. Reen is in Florida too, means closed eyes. Oh, yes, that makes sense. Because Oki is eyes. Kyuzo, yes, Kyuzo, but it's not Z's. It's S, Chiuso, Chiuso. Sierra wants to learn Italian, but that's good. Yes, Ocuzo. Yeah, I get it. I see where that means closed eyes. Very interesting, right? That's an interesting concept. Bye, Jamie. Have a fabulous day. I'm going to say bye too. I need to go take care of my dog and put on that warmer shirt because I'm now getting cold that I've been sitting in here. Y'all, I'll see y'all for a booster this afternoon. Look for a BB, a booster bounce. We got a lot said today. Thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon. See you later. Love you all. Be the joy you wish to see in the world. Thank you. Ciao. Ciao, Mila. Grazie mille. Bye.